Hey, you guys, thanks for listening in to this episode on today of Tips with T. On today, we're going to be talking about setting boundaries in your business. It is very, very important to set boundaries. It's very essential to set boundaries within our business, within ourselves, personal boundaries, and with our clients. So I'm going to go through and actually talk about some tips about how we can set boundaries and what are the benefits of setting boundaries. So basically, setting boundaries is simply setting business boundaries or guidelines that you can put in place so it can help you to do your best work and serve your clients powerfully and still be rested and energized. When you are proactive about setting boundaries, you are avoiding things like burnout, miscommunication, and upset clients. So that's why I say it's very, very important to set boundaries when it comes to your clients and within your business. So what happens when you don't set boundaries in your business? So these are some examples of things that can happen. You can try to do it all at one time, which can lead to burnout. Your energy suffers. You get resentful of clients and others who put demand on your time. You get burnout or breakdown. You know you're not serving your clients as well as you should, and your sleep, health, and other parts of your life are suffering. So an example for me that I would give about what can happen when you don't set boundaries. For me, I realized I haven't set an actual boundary in previous years about my office hours and when my clients can and cannot contact me. So I was having a history of clients contacting me outside my business hours. They felt like it was okay to find me on social media, to find my personal business page, to send me a message on it, to ask me some tax related questions that were outside of my office hours. So what I did was this year was something totally different, and we'll get to that later about what I have did to help with that issue moving forward. So we're going to talk about some of the benefits of setting boundaries in the business. You can manage and protect your intuitive, empathetic, and spiritual gifts and use them to your best ability. You better manage your own time and energy, and your productivity increases, and you strengthen your client's relationship base and build trust by being transparent. So that are some of the benefits of actually setting boundaries within your business. How what I end up doing this year moving forward to eliminate my clients from contacting me during hours that were beyond my business hours, I decided to form a welcome letter this year. So a welcome letter basically let them know, hey, these are my office hours. These are the times to feel free to contact me. However, if you need to reach me or email me or contact me contact me outside of my office hours, please send me an email or contact me via email, and my team and I will try to respond back to you within 48 hours. That helped eliminate me getting calls after hours, or me getting, basically harassed pretty much at the hours about things when it comes to taxes or when it comes to their business, because you have a life too outside of your business. So you have to make sure you're taking care of yourself personally as well as your business, and you have to learn how to set boundaries so you can separate the two, because you are an actual person. You have a life outside of your business. And that leads to the next thing I'm going to talk about is just setting boundaries with yourself, because you have to set boundaries with yourself too as well. The better you take care of yourself, the better you can serve. So some things you can do or pay attention to for yourself to make sure you're meeting this need to set boundaries for yourself is turning into what you really need. Be that person that you need for yourself, because no one else is going to be that person for you. Prioritize quality over quantity. Stop comparing and shoulding all over yourself. So basically stop comparing and shoulda, woulda, coulda, or if I could did this, or should I do this, stop doing, should I do that, stop doing that to yourself. Do more by doing less. Focus on those actual things that are important. And then the things that are not as much as important, you can focus on those things later. So basically prioritize, hit the things that are very important that you know that needs to get done. Examples that you might can use to set boundaries for yourself is basically setting a work schedule for yourself. Office hours. My office hours are from 9 to 5. Saying no. It's okay to say no. Not taking on more than what you can handle. So if you can't handle more, a lot of clients don't take on more. With me this year, to eliminate this, because I do get a lot of referrals, I actually hired a team. So now it's me and other ladies that are doing taxes together. That way, when I get overwhelmed, I can easily just say, hey, can you pick up this tax client for me? Because I cannot handle this load. And they are more than welcome and happy to do so. So maybe if you wanted to eliminate that, you can think about expanding your business or hiring an assistant, someone that can help you with your business. Not over scheduling yourself. That's why it's good to prioritize, to have a planner, to write down our schedules. Not consistently giving free advice. I had to learn that too as well. I went to school for my education. I went to school for my knowledge. My degrees are not for free. So your advice shouldn't be for free. They should be willing to pay you a consultation fee and sit down to learn or get the information that they need in order to get the services or to improve their whatever they need to get done. For me, like for instance, I had a lot of credit repair clients, and some of them just was inquiring about it, but they wanted me to give them free information, and I politely tell them, no, you can schedule a consultation with me. And then that way I can answer as many questions as you want, but my time is of value. My time is actually means something to me. So I can no longer continue to give out so much free advice to people who doesn't really consider my time. And then when you realize sometimes when you give out too much advice, sometimes they really don't really want to come back and actually render your services, which is not good either. So don't give out free advice or too much free advice. So the last thing we're going to talk about is setting boundaries with your clients. So some ways you can set boundaries with your clients is communicating clear expectations. That's one reason why I created a welcome letter. I let them know my expectations of what I expect for them, when they can contact me, if they need to contact me outside my office hours, how they can contact me, which will be via email. I also let them know during peak season, if we have so many tax clients. So please allow me a certain amount of days to get your stuff prepared and get it back to you within a timely manner. Because some people think you're supposed to just stop what you're doing, even though you can be working with another client and handle them and what they need to get done. And that's not always the case. And that cannot always happen. So I actually give them a time frame of when to allow me to get their information back to them in a timely manner. Letting clients know when a request is outside your initial scope. So basically, we're outside your hours, not taking on more clients than you can powerfully serve. So again, if you are just one person, you don't need to take on too many clients because you can get overwhelmed and burned out. But however, if you want to continue to take on as many clients as you can, expand your business, grow your business, hire someone else to help you, hire you an employee. Keep things into perspective. Remind yourself that, hey, you're only one person. If you're doing this alone, or, if it's not an emergency, you need to learn how to prioritize and say, hey, well, can I get back with you within this amount of time on this particular thing that you're asking me? Give yourself grace when it comes to this too as well. But also, like I said, keep a perspective in mind. And I found like this, and this, like I said, guys, this is not gonna happen overnight. Give yourself grace with this. It can be very hard, very, very stressful. And then some people, they don't like for you to set boundaries, but you need to set boundaries. Just like we have personal boundaries, you have to set boundaries within your business. And I really tremendously had to learn that when it comes to running my business. Boundaries are very important. They are very essential, and they are very well needed. In order for you to run a successful business, you must set boundaries. You must have household rules on how you actually run your business. So You won't have to deal with the burnout. You won't have to deal with rude clients. 9 times out of 10, if you go ahead and set up the boundaries within your business or personal life, you can avoid those because they kind of can see how you run your business and your boundaries. Oh, okay, yeah. I might need to go somewhere else to get my services done. Yeah, you might need to because this is my boundaries. These are my standards. This is how I run my business. And it's okay because every client is not going to be your client, but you want the best clients that you're going to be able to serve well and that are going to be able to work well with you. And they're going to be lifetime clients and they can send you referrals. So you want those type of clients. So in order to weed out the not so good potential clients, you must have boundaries and standards set in place. You guys, I think that's all I'm going to cover on today about setting boundaries within your business and your personal life. If you guys need to reach me or contact me, you can do so. My number is 910-317-0396. You can shoot me an email at contact@njfinancial.biz. You can find this episode on Anchor, you guys. You can also find the video for this episode on the YouTube channel as well. If you guys need your taxes done, please feel free to reach out to me and one of my team members. We will be gladly willing to help you get your taxes prepared during this stressful tax season. Don't try to do it alone if you don't know what you're doing. Please reach out to a professional. And you guys, thank you so much for all the love and support. And we will see you on the next episode of Tips with T.